So guys, the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R. Picked this one up a little while back. Yeah, just thought I'd have some feedback on it. For those of you that have watched my channel before, you'd probably know I've had a 1190 Adventure. Rode that around Australia, had that for a long time. Great bike, and this is essentially the evolution of that. Also had a Africa Twin. So yeah, can probably put a few things into context. The 1290, things I like, things that are interesting. Well, I mean, look, it's got 160 horsepower, so I guess that makes up for any shortcomings you might have on any other fronts. Differences from the 1190, feels much the same, just yeah, that maybe that little bit more go. Obviously a bit more technology. Got the acro exhaust, a few little quirks. It's keyless, so yeah, you do not get a there is a key, but the only spot I can see that will go into is to take the seat off here. So as far as locking the steering, as long as the key's close by, wake it up, unlock the steering so you're not using the key. Wakes up the dash as well. As you can see, wake her up. Now, there's another quirk showing low tyre pressure. I am running a tube in the rear. Shut it down, see, digital dash. Got a nice note with the exhaust. Just put that back to sleep. Yeah, showing low rear tyre pressure. That's because I can't use the tyre pressure monitor in the rear. I'm running Moto's Tractionator rails in the rear. Was having a bit of a problem with these being tubeless. The inner gasket wasn't seating properly, so I've just got a ultra heavy duty tube, 4mm thick tube in the rear. It's a Moto specific one, so I can run these Tractionators here where I live. It's can get quite muddy, etc., out in the rainforest. So you know, reason I got this is so I can hit some of these good trails, get out there, go exploring. Now the front, I'm still running tubeless, same tyre, but that has the tube, so obviously your TPMS sensor, which these come with, will read for the front but not the rear now. So yeah, little quirks there. You're obviously a bit nervous should your key fob battery go flat. How are we starting this thing? There's a good question. Maybe there's something there I don't know. But yeah, that was one little interesting thing. So look, they're $3. You can replace them yourself. So I just make a point of doing that regularly. But yeah, this thing rips. Good balance off-road. If you, I mean, I'm 6'4", so some people might find it quite a big bike, but obviously compared to your BMs, etc., no problems at all. It's, once you're moving, pretty well balanced. Probably you find that Africa Twin's a bit more balanced in the sand and things like that. This overall though, yeah, just leave it for dead. The fit and finish. The crash bars, I've just put a bit of found a bit of pretty close matching orange tape I found from on my 1190. If you have a spill and scratch those up, that KTM orange is very hard to find. A little bit of tape's $10 or so that makes it easy. Other little things, I put some accessory mounts for lights, which I'll probably look at getting soon. Yeah, overall though, if you're considering one, can't fault it. Obviously they're a bit of value at the moment than the 2021, 22 1290 Super Adventure R, which has just come out. So only thing with this thing is trying to keep yourself down to the speed limit, I guess. Fuel wise, yeah, the same. It doesn't mind a drink, but that's no big deal. Adjustable screen, plenty of tie down points. Same, it'll take the same panniers and fittings as your 1190, so that's not an issue at all. Cruise control is standard. That is a nice nice feature. So I must admit I do enjoy the cruise control. And this one came with a heated seat. No heated grips as standard, which is surprising on a big tour bike. I don't need them where I am. I'm in the tropics, but yeah, that's something that maybe most big adventure bikes come with standard nowadays. But on the whole, I don't think you can go wrong if you're thinking about picking up a good value, well, put that into context, a good value adventure bike. The KTM 1290 Super Adventure R has got to be top of the tree.